Hey everyone, Nina here from nb&ns and welcome to our weekly training. Today I am talking about building a sales funnel, a customer journey, and creating content for every step of your customer's journey through the sales funnel. So if you have not used a sales funnel or set up a sales funnel for your business, you are leaving money on the table. You absolutely have to understand how a sales funnel works and your customer journey in order to have massive results for your business. So Taylor, I am super excited about this as well. I feel like sometimes this is one of the most mind-blowing topics for business owners. It's very inherent from me with my 15 years of marketing experience. So I have to stand back and understand that not everyone is familiar with the sales funnel. So I love this training. I've taught it for many, many years, and I've made sure to break it down into a way that somebody who is not as ingrained in marketing like I am can understand it and implement it into your business, like I said, for massive results. So tell me in the comments below if you're here. Tell me what kind of business you run, and if you have heard of a sales funnel strategy, and if you have a sales funnel strategy. So I'm just gonna get set here and make sure that I can see everything. As you know, I've been having some technical issues lately, which are never fun. So just wanna get all set here. Okay. All right, so something to understand is that it takes many, many touch points for people to purchase from you. Back in the day, there used to be something that we said in the marketing world is that people would have to see something from a brand at the minimum 7 times before they would purchase something. These days, because we are so inundated with pop-ups and Facebook ads and all of this stuff all the time, I actually think that number has gone up. There's only so much information that we can process. So we really have to get familiar as business owners on how sales funnel works so that we can make sure that we are serving our customers and we're getting our message out there to build that trust, that know, like, and trust factor that you hear every marketer in the world talking about. So understand that you are not going to put one post up on Facebook and one Facebook ad and somebody's going to purchase from you. It takes many, many touch points, and I'm going to talk about how we break those touch points down with specific objectives, and then I'm also going to talk about the kind of content that helps you meet those objectives so that you can move people through the sales funnel and you can move them through quicker. Okay. So something to also understand is that today's consumers are completely driven by research and recommendations. Look at the way that people use social media. They go online and they say, hey, I need to take my daughter for her first haircut. Where should I go? So people are always looking for recommendations. So you need to be a resource to your prospective clients so that whether they need you for something or if somebody else needs you for something, that then they recommend you because you are top of mind, okay? So let's talk about what the 5 steps in the sales funnel are. And for extra credit to bonus points, tell me if you know what the first point in a sales funnel is. And again, I wish I had Jeopardy music when I ask questions like this, and there's a little bit of a delay too, so I have to delay. Okay, so the 5 steps in the sales funnel are awareness, engagement, consideration, conversion, and retention. A lot of people forget that last one. So I'm gonna go in depth for each of what those steps are. So Dana, yep. So I'm gonna address what each of those steps are and what they mean and what kind of content you need. So the brand awareness or discovery stage in the sales funnel, that is the very top of the funnel. So if you think of what a funnel looks like, this is at the very top. And you see as a funnel, the top part is much wider. So this is where you're gonna cast a wider net because you're gonna kind of start narrowing down who is gonna purchase from you, okay? So the best way to market at this stage in the funnel is to figure out what your audience wants to learn about that relates to your products or services, and then provide them with those resources, because at this point they are not ready to buy at all. They are merely just finding out about you or trying to find a solve for a problem that they have. So in order to do this, you need to create authority, trust, and gratitude, and not to mention making your prospectives better consumers of your product by educating them about your product or service. And if you have followed me for any time at all, you have heard me talk about this over and over again. So tell me what kind of content you think works for customers in the brand awareness stage. So they're at the very top, they're just discovering about you, they maybe have just heard of you, or they're just looking to solve a problem that they have. Think of the things that they do at this point. What is the first step that somebody does when they're either finding out about a brand or they're trying to solve a problem? So tell me in the comments what kind of content you think works at the brand awareness stage. And while you guys do that, I'm going to tell you a story about a company that I think does an incredible job with their brand awareness content. So the company is called FixEasy.com. They put out a ton of free tutorials and educational content about how to fix your mobile device. So if I drop my cell phone or I, dunk my iPad into the pool, they put together information about how to fix those issues. So they have put together all of these tutorials and all of these guides. And think about it. So if I drop my phone and I'm going to try to fix it myself, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to type in, how do I fix my phone? Or whatever the issue is. Or I'm going to go on Facebook and I'm going to ask my friends and family, I dropped my phone, what should I do? How do I fix it? And so what FixEasy has done is they have become searchable because they are creating all of this content. So when I have searched for it, it will probably come up in one of the top results. And then I will read through and say, oh, this is how I fix it. Now, where should I buy these parts that this tutorial talks about? Oh, interesting. FixEasy sells the parts that I need to fix my phone. So who do you think I'm going to buy those products from? I am most likely going to buy it from FixEasy.com because they provided me with a tutorial about how to fix my phone, and I need this part and this part. Well, it's right there. I will go ahead and order it because they have built authority, they have built trust, and they've built gratitude. I appreciate that they showed me for free how to fix my phone, and why not purchase a $5 or $20 part from them so that I can go ahead and fix it, okay? So some of you guys guessed in the comments below. So the types of content that work well at the brand awareness stage are blog posts, so content on your website, webinars that teach people something in your area of industry, SEO, so search engine optimization is important. So when I go in and I type into Google how to fix my phone, that it is optimized so that it comes up first into my search results. Tutorials and guides are wonderful for brand awareness content because you build that know, like, trust, and gratitude. Email newsletters, so getting someone to sign up for an e-newsletter and consistently providing them with helpful and valuable information so you are always top of mind. Videos that educate, and social advertisement. So if you're creating this free content and you know how to target people who are looking for that kind of help, or they're in that stage of business or their life, then you can target them with helpful content through ads on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. So that is the brand awareness stage, and those are the types of content that you should create at this stage. Now, just so you know, I'm sure some of you are writing everything down furiously. I do have a link in the description of this post. It has everything that I'm talking about today. And I created this I'm really proud of it. It's a really awesome workbook, and it actually has an action plan for you on how to create content for each of these steps. So you can use it to kind of alter it specifically for your business. So make sure that you grab that free workbook. The link to it is in the description of this Facebook Live. Okay. So let's move into the next phase of the sales funnel. And this phase of the sales funnel is engagement. And at the engagement phase of the conversion funnel, customers have, a preliminary interest in your company and products. Maybe they've taken a webinar from you. Maybe they watched a video tutorial. Maybe they downloaded a workbook from you. So they are kind of familiar with your offerings and your brand, but they're still not ready to purchase, okay? So content at the engagement stage should engage them, and it should focus on building trust by delivering helpful and relevant content. You guys, you probably get tired of me saying that all the time, but I say it over and over because it's so important. So the types of content that work well in the engagement stage, and think of the word engagement. So engagement means you are engaging them to act. You are engaging them to do something with you. So content that works well at the engagement stage are social media content. So getting them to watch things, comment on things, like things. Facebook groups are wonderful for engagement because you can have that community engagement and you can ask questions and have conversations. That's a great place to engage people at the engagement stage of the funnel. Email subscriptions, and you guys, some of this stuff overlaps. The funnel is not always clean. Sometimes it can take somebody a long time to get from, the top to the bottom. Sometimes it's just boom, 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 all the way down. And some of the stuff does overlap a little bit. So it's okay. But just so you know that. So email subscriptions are great for engagement, to keep your brand top of mind and to ask them to do something. So to come watch a Facebook Live, or to help them, download your latest piece of content that you've put out. So all of these different things. Lead content such as ebooks, worksheet downloads, etc. And retargeted social advertisements. So you can retarget people who have taken some sort of action with your brand. So for instance, with Facebook, if somebody visits your website, but they don't purchase or they don't complete an action, you can retarget them on Facebook to remind them to go back and complete that action. So retargeting social advertisements are great at the engagement stage, okay? Okay. So is this all making sense to you guys? Let me know if you have questions. I'm happy to answer them throughout. I will also take questions at the end. And if you're watching this on the replay, put questions in the comments. I always come back and check and answer questions. So let me know how you guys are doing. All right. So now we are at the middle of the funnel. So this is the consideration stage. So during the consideration stage, your prospective customers are evaluating your personal brand, they're evaluating your product or service, and trying to decide if it is a good fit for what they need and for their lifestyle. This is where that like and trust factor comes in mind, because they are deciding, I can buy this product or service from, hundreds of service providers just like this person. So why do I want to buy from this person? Do they seem like on the same vibe with me? Does their values align with my values? So these are the things that they're evaluating at this stage. So at this point, your prospects may reach out to you. They may, comment. They may reach out through a message on Facebook. They may send you a message. And they're kind of asking questions to kind of clarify anything that they may not be sure about before they purchase your product. So remember, at this point, they still don't trust you completely. They are learning to trust you, and the consideration stage is your opportunity to answer any of those questions that are kind of outstanding when they are evaluating you, maybe against one of your competitors, to see if you are a good fit for what they need. So they're not ready for a big sales pitch yet. They're just ready to be heard and to have their questions answered. So the content that works well at the consideration stage are FAQs. So I talk about all the time, write down the questions that you get over and over again from your customers and from people who, before they buy your product or service, write all of those questions down and consider either having an FAQ page, on your website, and then also creating content that answers those most common questions, because you'll kind of help accelerate them through the customer journey and the sales funnel by answering those questions for them. That makes it really easy that they don't have to wait to call you or message you or email you or whatever it is. Product or service comparisons are really great for the consideration phase. So I don't know if you've seen, there's two ways you can do this. So let's say you sell like 3 different similar products and at different levels. So I was just looking at Zoom the other day. So Zoom has like 3 different levels. And so they have the comparison of, the features. So I can see, level 1 gets me this, level 2 gets me this, and level 3 gets me that. That's a great consideration stage piece of content because it's answering my questions of, should I pay $12 a month or should I get the enterprise package at $1,000 or whatever it is? So that kind of content works well. It also works well if you can compare yourself to other service providers or your competitors, and not in like a we are way better way because, people buy things for different reasons, but you can say, hey, this product has these features and my product has these features and this is why we're different. And you're not, don't bash the other product, just talk about why you were different. So that's a great piece of content when it comes to product or service comparisons. Demo videos are really great. We all know that images and video are so important these days because people are so visual. We see it from the social media content that people are, looking at. You have to have a visual presence and it has to be polished. So, creating a demo video showing, for instance, we do this with our courses. We actually have videos on all of our course pages that show people exactly what it looks like inside the course. So they actually get a feel for what they're buying. If you sell a physical product, think about if you go to purchase, a dress or a pair of earrings online. You're looking at those pictures and you're, using that feature where you can zoom and turn it all around. So people want to see what they're buying, whether it's a service. So figure out a way you can show that service. So Taylor, I know you're here, you're a photographer, so you can show your photos online. It's so important for people to see what they're going to purchase. So those demo videos are really great. Messenger or website chat is really important for the consideration stage. So tell me in the comments if any of you guys use a chatbot on your website or on your Facebook page, or if you've seen, chatbots on, different websites. We have one on our website, so we make sure that we are answering questions. If somebody gets to a checkout page and they're like, I'm not sure if you take American Express, or, how are you delivering this to me again? I need to have this question answered. So being available or having a chatbot on your Facebook page or your website is going to help people move through that consideration stage much faster. Something else that's helping at the consideration stage are case studies, because again, at this stage, they're considering buying from you and they need to be pushed over the edge. They need to have reinforcement that this is the right decision. And so seeing case studies that so-and-so bought this product and it grew my business by this much, that's going to help them say, oh yes, this is right for my business. Testimonials are the same way. So you want to get testimonials for your clients that you can share on your product pages. So it reinforces that, yes, this is the right decision. And then the last thing are Facebook Q&A. So if you are, doing a launch or, there's a new product that you're pushing out, do a Facebook Live Q&A where people can get their questions answered about the product during that time, so that they feel that all of their questions have been answered and they feel confident to go ahead and make that purchase, okay? So that is the conversion stage of the sales funnel. Let me know if you guys have any questions and how you're doing. So now we are moving on into the conversion stage. So this is what we want, right? We want people to convert from followers to customers. So here you are at the conversion stage. Now this is where you need to wow your prospective customers, okay? This is the last part and you just really need to close the deal here. So you need to validate that your product or service is the right choice, because the prospects that have made it to this stage of the funnel, they're open to a more aggressive sales pitch because they have moved all the way through your sales funnel and they have their credit card out and they are ready. So you need to think about what is going to push them over to make that purchase. And at this point in the conversion funnel, your sales materials are the content that you need to really have cinched up here to make sure that you convert these followers. So these are things like your sales page. Coupons and promotions are great. Adding some, urgency to the purchase. I have this coupon, you can get free shipping if you buy today. Things like that. Bonus content. We have bonus content throughout the year with certain products of ours. So we'll say if you purchase at this particular time, you will get this thing as a bonus product. Emails with timely offers. So if you work with some sort of email automation system, or it's just timely, it's a certain season and you can say, hey, I only have X amount of hours available for clients, and if you sign up now, you make sure you secure your place. Or you can say that I just got this new product, but it's a limited quantity, so you want to make sure that you order now. So emails with timely offers, make sure that you know that the place that your customers are in, to make sure that it's timely for them. Things like I've seen some companies will do like a birthday offer or something like that. And then you really also want to make sure to go ahead and include your reviews or testimonials at this stage. Again, just to kind of reinforce that, yep, this is the right choice. We deliver what we say we're going to deliver, and you are making the right choice. Go ahead and purchase, okay? Now, a lot of people think that the conversion part is the last part of the funnel. Like, woohoo, you made the sale and you're done, right? No, you're not done at the conversion stage. So the last step in the conversion funnel is retention and loyalty. Okay, so tell me if you guys have like any sort of retention or loyalty program, or if you're familiar with like a great retention or loyalty program. Tell me in the comments if you have seen that before, because a lot of people forget this step, but it is actually one of the, if not the most important step of the sales funnel. And the reason for that, it is much more profitable to keep customers that you already have, and it is much less expensive to convert these customers. Think about all of the things that you have to do to get somebody from the brand awareness stage to the conversion stage. You have to build that trust. You have to build, that audience, and it is much cheaper to go ahead and just market to an existing audience that's gone through that funnel and who already trust you. Okay, so every time you come out with a new product or service, this is a captive audience because they already know and like and trust you. So the retention and loyalty is so important, and a lot of businesses that are very profitable, they know this because they have excellent customer service. Think about companies like Apple. They have excellent customer service. Amazon, they have excellent customer service because they know that those customers that come back over and over again are much more profitable for their company, okay? So it will make a massive difference in your business if you really concentrate on your customer loyalty, okay? So the content, and you do need to create content at this level. So onboarding and training programs. So if like for us, we sell courses. So we have an onboarding set of emails that go out that, talk about getting started and common questions that are asked and checking in to making sure that they don't have any questions or they're not getting hung up. So can you come up with some sort of onboarding or training program, teaching people how to use your product better. Canva is one of my favorite products out there, and they have a ton of tutorials and things available for free. So I'm going to continue to use that product because they teach me how to use it better. Okay. So customer help and documentation. So our email service provider has a wonderful section that has, common questions, and they walk me through how to solve common issues that people may have. And that's really helpful to me. Plus, think about it. They don't have to, have a huge customer service team because a majority of the questions are being answered by resources that they've created once. And I can go to that versus calling their call center or sending an email or whatever. Special customer only offers are really great for your customer and retention program. Insider how-tos, so give them some sort of bonus for doing business with you. Outreach and follow-up are great. And then customer satisfaction calls or surveys are so important for your customer service as well, because you may have a customer that's not happy and they're telling all their friends and family that they're not happy, but maybe you could reach out and solve that problem, and they're going to be like, wow, they reached out to me, I wasn't happy, and they solved my problem for me. They're going to tell people about that. So make sure that you're following up with your customers to make sure that they're happy. Angela, what about a punch card? Buy so many items, get one free over time. Yep, that is a perfect example of another customer loyalty program. Absolutely. So something that I want you guys to remember is you are going to have people in various stages of the funnel at any given time. It's not going to be a clean process, and you are going to be posting brand awareness content and conversion content on your Facebook page on different days. And that's okay. As long as you have a good understanding of how the sales funnel works and the content you need for each stage, you're going to be much, much more better off. So let me know if you have questions. I want to do a little bit of a Q&A session here. So let me know if you have questions. I'm going to talk about a couple other things, but I'm going to keep an eye on that. But let me know. Is this helpful? Give me a thumbs up, a heart, like if you guys found this helpful. This is one of my favorite things to teach, so I honestly could be on here for like another hour teaching it, but let me know how you guys are doing. So make sure that you get the action plan. It's really in depth. It goes over everything that I talked about today, and I actually have an action plan in there. So it's not just like, this is the content you need to create. I give you like, 1, do this, 2, do this, 3, do this. So make sure that you download that workbook. It's really helpful. So something else that I want you guys to know is it takes time to see results. So I've gotten a couple questions recently that people were like, I've been posting on my Facebook page for a couple of weeks, or I've been posting, on my Instagram consistently, and I'm not seeing results. And it takes time to see results. It takes time of being intentional and purposeful, and to actually have strategy to see the results from your efforts. So we actually just released a product that can kind of help you get started in doing the right thing with the right kind of content. It's called Content Assist. And like I said, it can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months to actually start seeing the fruits of your efforts. You really have to plant the seeds, but you've got to be doing it right. Because if you do it the wrong way, so you're being salesy and promotional, or you're just not resonating with your audience, it's going to take a much longer amount of time, and then you're going to have hurdles to overcome. So you want to make sure that you're doing the right things at the right time and doing it the right way. It's just like working out and eating right, you have to do it the right way. It takes time. You're not going to see it, but the longer that you do it the right way, the more and more it's going to pay off in the long run. So like I said, we launched our new product called Content Assist, and this product I'm super excited about. It has been a passion product because I have worked with small businesses for years and years and years, and I can't personally help everyone, which is why I do these trainings, and which is why we developed this product. Because with this product, we will help small business owners save time, because every month you get 30 days of content delivered directly to you. You'll discover how to post online with intention and strategy. So you are getting the advantage of having me, Neil, and Taylor. We have all been in marketing for 15 years each. And so we have combined our expertise. So you are benefiting from our expertise of things that we know work. You'll be able to solidify your brand online with consistent presence, because you're getting that content every single month. So you have content that works, that you're posting consistently. We talked about creating content that converts today, and we will be helping you with that. So Content Assist, just to kind of break down what you get 30 unique stock photos with thought starters and prompts that you could use on social media or whatever other content that you're creating, okay? And you can alter these to be specific to your business. So you get full rights to the photos. You can use them on your website. You can use them on Canva and put your colors and your logos on them. You can use the prompts and put, what you're selling in it. We've written them so that they can be altered for your specific business. You get a monthly content calendar that outlines hundreds, if not more, of ideas of things that you can post during that month. And again, we are doing things that work. You are getting the experience of marketers who have experience. So you're getting that with all of this material. And then one of the things I am most excited about is we are giving you 2 videos or 2 gifts. So it's and or every single month. So you get 2 visual pieces of content that are difficult to create. Like, there is a barrier when it comes to kind of creating beautiful stock video, and stock video is really expensive. And so we wanted to make sure that we were providing you with these beautiful videos. So this month it is a Valentine's Day themed one and a coffee themed one. They're really, really cool because movement and video captures attention online. So you get 2 of those every single month. Then every single month you are going to get a private marketing training and coaching session with me or Taylor. And it's not like this training that I do here. This is coaching and actual tutorials and really, really hands-on. It's not one-on-one. It's me with everyone who's a member, but you do get to ask your questions, and then we do record them so you get access to these trainings as long as you are a member of Content Assist. So really, if you become a member, you know, today, a year from now, you're going to be a pro at marketing, because every single month we are teaching you the strategies that you need to market your business. And anymore, if you are a business owner, you have to understand marketing and you have to know how to market your business, okay? So every month you will get that training with us, so you will be a better marketer a year from now than you are today. And then the last thing, if you purchase at our VIP level, so you pay for the entire year up front, you will get to be a member of our VIP Facebook group. And our VIP Facebook group has lots of other students of ours, so you get to trade ideas. And then I do a Facebook Live. Actually, right after this, I'm heading on over to our VIP group to do a Facebook Live. So I am in there every other Thursday to answer questions and to make sure that people are moving through our courses and the things that they've signed up for, because it is really important to me that you guys have access to me as a student and that I make sure that you are making progress. Like, I want you guys to get to the finish line, and that's why having the VIP group is so important, so you can get to the finish line, so you don't get stuck on things, and so that you can have that attention from me. You know, a lot of places you can buy a course or a service like this and you have no access to that person. You're like, oh, you know what, I just have like one really easy question and I can't get a hold of them. So with our VIP group, you get direct access to me. Like I said, I'm in the group all the time, but I do a live every other week so we can interact. So I'm super excited, if you can't tell, about this product. It is $59 a month, which is a steal, you guys. Or it's $599 for the entire year if you want to be VIP. So the link to the product, just check it out, is in the description of this post, so you can go ahead over there and check it out. And make sure you sign up today, because next week is the first marketing training. And even if you join later, you'll get access to it. But if you want to be on it with me, it's, you know, essentially a coaching and training call. You want to join today so you don't miss out on that. So the first month training that we're doing it's a in-depth training about identifying your ideal customer, how to speak to them, what appeals to them. So you want to make sure to get in on that so you don't miss it. So again, thank you guys so much for joining us here today. Don't forget to check out Content Assist and check out the action plan for building your sales funnel. If you guys found this helpful, give me a like, heart, share it with anyone else on your team. If you are watching on this on the replay, I do always come back and answer questions. So make sure that you go ahead and stick a question in the comments, and I will come back and answer that for you. And then something else, I am super excited for our Facebook Live next week. As you know, I do a training every single week. Every Thursday at noon Mountain Standard Time right here. I am having on Danielle Roberts. She is a productivity specialist, so she is going to come on as a guest, and she's going to talk all about productivity and organizing yourself to move your business forward. So make sure you RSVP for that live training. It is next Thursday under the events tab on our Facebook page. And then the week after that is our March content planning session. So you will want to make sure to join that as well. We will plan an entire entire month of content in less than an hour. So thank you again. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you next Thursday.